This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.
Hi, I'm Steve Irvin with your top stories from ABC15 Arizona. The CDC loosening its guidelines when it comes to masks and metrics for COVID-19. The federal agency now recommending mask use should be based on local community transmission levels. The new guidance means roughly 70% of Americans will be able to remove their mask indoors, including inside schools. This will all be based on local community transmission, which is divided into three categories. Low level, where you don't need a mask. Medium means talk to your doctor about mask use, and high levels are advised to continue wearing masks indoors. Here in Arizona, the CDC map shows several parts of the state are still considered high transmission areas. ABC 15 Health Insider Dr. Shad Marvasi offering some additional guidance.
If you are in a high risk category, if you have a chronic disease, if you have a child under the age of 5 who is ineligible to get vaccinated, if you have an elderly family member or you are someone who's immunocompromised, I would still continue wearing a mask indoors in public.
The CDC recommendation to use masks on public transportation nationwide still stands. Plans to restart a wall at the border, another step closer to reality in Arizona. The Senate passing a bill this morning authorizing up to $700 million for the project. In the House, lawmakers adopted a measure dedicating $150 million to build a wall. Arizona can only build a wall along about 17 miles of state-controlled lands, making the cost of the Senate proposal about $41 million a mile, roughly twice the cost of what the Trump administration paid. That's too expensive for Governor Doug Ducey.
We're negotiating right now with the legislature on the physical barriers where Arizona can build that, and I'm confident we'll be able to get those resources.
The governor proposing adding $50 million to the state's border security fund for more physical barriers as part of his 2022-23 budget proposal. The Arizona Senate has voted to prohibit minors from getting gender reassignment surgery. The approved measure is a scaled-back version of an earlier proposal that failed. It would have banned a broader array of gender-affirming health care, including puberty blockers and hormone therapy. The state of Arizona now preparing to carry out its first execution in 7 years. Attorney General Mark Brnovich is filing a warrant of execution against Clarence Dixon. Dixon was convicted and sentenced to death in the 1977 killing of a college student. The last time Arizona used the death penalty was back in 2014. On death row, prisoner Joseph Wood and Wood's lawyers say the execution by lethal injection was botched. The process, which should have taken about 10 minutes, went on for more than 2.5 hours. ABC 15 is investigating that execution and the new protocols in our state, and you can find that on our website, abc15.com. Tempe police investigating a serious head-on crash that has left 2 people in the hospital with serious injuries. This video taken by the Cliff Castle chopper, and you can see 2 cars with severe damage. This all happened near Guadalupe Road and McClintock. Phoenix's based hybrid and electric car maker Nikola is making big promises for 2022. The car maker says it plans to deliver at least 300 trucks, and they're looking to hire 400 people by the end of the year. Nikola also planning to finish phase 1 of their factory in Coolidge by the end of March. Check this out. After a 2-year hiatus due to the pandemic, the Drama Club at Westwood High School in Mesa is back on stage and ready to perform in front of a live audience. For the first time since 2020, students at Westwood are performing the classic musical Little Shop of Horrors. We caught up with some of the cast members who told ABC 15 this is an event you will not want to miss.
Extremely excited. But you should also, and I know a lot of people going to see shows aren't really considering going for the props, but if there's ever a time you want to do that, it's for this show. It is incredible.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Amber SULLINS, tracking a really nice weekend here in the valley as we warm things up. Still looking pretty chilly in the morning. Early morning temperatures in the 40s Saturday and Sunday. By noon, we'll hit the low 60s both days, and then highs in the afternoon on Saturday in the upper 60s. By Sunday, we get our 70s back. All things outdoors. Now, if you're going to spend some time outdoors, air quality will be moderate. No huge concern there, but we will see a little bit of a particle pollution spike in the morning. The pollen count is going up. Medium high for juniper vapor and ash through the weekend and early next week, too. And that burn factor gives us about 45 minutes to be outside in the late morning and early afternoon forecast before the sunburn sets in. Winds won't be bad here in the valley, but we are expecting a windy day tomorrow along the Colorado River Valley, where gusts could hit 40 miles per hour. And here in Phoenix, we'll pick up some breezes toward the end of your 7-day forecast. But until then, light winds, just some passing clouds at times, and highs back in the 80s by Tuesday.
For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download the free ABC15 mobile app.
This ABC 15 Flash Briefing is sponsored by Sanderson Ford. Straight up.